This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Once again, my game has crashed and I'm recovering from it now, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and talk to Enoy again.
I heard not. Never should you need refuge, may Admira's wind.
Food for thought. Quest completed. I brokered a deal with High Priestess Samhain of the Dawnstars to provide additional food to Nekataka, and Queen Onozaka at Kahanga Palace has agreed that the majority will be given to the Riparu.
Interesting.
Watcher, always you are welcome here. I owe you much and more for your kindness.
The old man dips his head to you. Alright. I kind of want to go talk to, Oh. Unless something happens, of course, yeah. Still don't know what Thelos' home is for. There was no one in there. Let's go talk to Pitley again real quick. I like Pitley.
Need something?
Apparently we can't talk to her about this. Alright, so it's time to go back down to... Still don't know where to get crates of Luminous Adra. Other than the obvious places to get it. Delver's Row. But let's see if we can get this, medicine from Delver's Row. This medicinal. I can't believe that I'm 51 hours into this game and I'm still using the same pair of normal ass bows that I started with in the beginning. Adair also needs a better shield. He's just using this generic can't cast large shield. He could enchant Duskfall, have a drawing cut. Would be superb if I wanted to spend all my money. He could enchant his armor. That's actually kind of a good idea. But we're no enchanting or anything until we've got our new ship. I don't think there's anything new to talk to Dario about, but let's go talk to Dario for a second anyway. Dario the Lean.
What do you require? A most agreeable topic, or so I hope. What do you require?
Okay, nothing to talk to Dario about. Delver's Row. Delver's Row is bustling with shops and suspicious characters. One of them is bound to have the medicine Pitley needs. I probably have to get it from that fucking Vithrak. But maybe not.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Or perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite.
She swivels her ears, but her cloudy eyes do not find you. I'm looking for medicine to cure Drowner's lung.
Then you'd best ask elsewhere.
She leans close and lowers her voice.
But careful. If the Mataru Overseer hears there's a sickness, might be he has more questions for you.
She raises her brows over sightless eyes. Maybe the drug dealer.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses? To help you leave your sorrows behind? I got what you need.
I don't think so. We don't have anything to sell right now. He has so many grimoires. How about this guy over here? This is Mr. Mysterio. I'm looking for a cure to Drowner's lung.
Keep your rotten ass away from me, Lunger.
Takes a step back
You
from
want to
you.
talk to a Valian that goes by her Netso. He runs a shop down the street, here in the row. Don't tell him I sent you. And don't say I never did you any favors.
Farewell. Ernetzo is rumored to have the medicine.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
He leans in. What do you know about the Spindle Man?
Merla, it is a dangerous pest.
He crosses his arms and shudders.
When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Usually you want to pay the proper respects if you're digging a lair.
Yes, that's right, Adair. You have to follow the correct lair digging protocol. The boss, you mean Dario?
If I do, I surely did not say such a thing.
Hopefully he'll just give it to you so you won't have to quest to earn it. Okay.
But this spindle man, they say it is a mind reader. They say it is a mind reader. It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes?
I need medicine for Drowner's lung.
Eh? I hope you are not ill. But never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell.
He winks and taps his lower lip, backing away from you just a little.
But Drowner's lung is very serious. Very deadly.
He clucks and shakes his head.
The cure is not cheap. But how can one put a price on good health?
He grins marvelously and waggles 8 fingers on the countertop before you.
If the price seems high, there is a certain little favor you could do for me instead.
He raises his eyebrows hopefully. Tell me about this little favor.
Just mind that you keep this between us. You have a reputation for being too candid. There is a certain merchant here who needs to not be here.
He draws a finger across his throat.
I'm Miko. You are as subtle as a church bell.
Adair and Shodi like that.
And what would a paladin of the Brotherhood know of subtlety, huh?
He waves a hand at her and turns back to you.
So, do you follow?
He taps his fingertips together. Go on.
This merchant runs a shop at the end of the street. People know it as the Spindle Man. If you get rid of it, then I will give you the medicine.
He nods, his spectacles flashing in the candlelight.
Hold on, not so fast. Do they call him that because he carries a spindle, or because he's got spindly legs?
He studiously ignores Adair. Farewell. Anetso promised to give me the medicine if I kill the Spindle Man, another Delver's Row merchant.
Come on, let's get a drink.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Of course. Only...
He does have exceptional bows, but they're so expensive. And I feel like as soon as I buy one of these, I'm gonna fucking find one. Or I'm gonna find some magical bow that's really cool. And then I'm gonna be sad as fuck that I spent 5,700 gold on this. You know what I'm saying? But if I had bought this from him a long time ago, I would have gotten a lot of use out of it. It's one of those deals.
It's early. We'll go when it's dark.
Fine. I don't know how you tell down here.
Some of Anetso's gang leave his shop at night to go drink. It would be lightly guarded then. Oh, I could just steal it from him. Look at this dangerously locked door.
It's done.
Oh no. I just lost reputation with Delver's Row criminals major. Normally people don't care if you pick a lock on their shit. They just care if you actually take something. Apparently they do not consider that door to be dangerous for children. Just saying, somebody could really hurt themselves trying to open that door.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses?
Sure.
Keep your rotten. You want to talk to a Veil?
I can probably just go into the secret entrance to his little room here and just take that shit. But that's not how I roll. Yeah, there it is, the Drowner's Lung Medicine. I could literally just grab this and leave. Just saying, some of these things are dangerously locked.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Merle, when it dug...
Usually you wanna...
If I do, but this spin... They say it does not... Eh? But drop the key. If the price seems high, just my... There is a...
I'm meek.
And so, this if you get rid...
Hold on, not so fast.
Now I want to go see what the Spindle Man has to say.
It's early. We'll go when it's dark.
Fine. I don't know how you tell down here.
Oh, they'll be... Yeah, I don't need to rob them.
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor. Umani has what you seek.
I'm looking for medicine to cure Drowner's Lung.
Then you blunt your teeth talking to me. Go and see Ernesto. His shop is just across the way.
He points to the door across the tunnel.
Old Umani's stock is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. Never will you find a better selection.
Well, yeah, this is a nice fucking belt, too. It's an exceptional robe. I mean, I'm not just gonna come in here and murder the Spindle Man.
Yeah? I got it.
The creature's probing psyche traces a question in your mind. Its strange companions stand perfectly still, waiting. Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. It chitters in disgust. The elf gnashes her teeth.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him? You...
The elf abruptly falls silent, her mouth still hanging open. The Vithrap drops her mind like a toy it has grown born with. It turns its attention to yours. You feel it shuffling through your thoughts as though it were turning pages in a book. Images arise in your mind, memories. You see Pitley stifling her coughs as she tells you about the Drowner's Lung Medicine. And you see Ernesto. I'm gonna try shielding my mind. You push the Vithrak out, and your mind clears for one blissful moment. Then the creature squirms past your defenses and renews its invasion. Wow, fat lot of good being a cipher did me there.
Let us see. Let us see.
The Vithrak delves deeper. It sees you in Ernetzo's shop talking to the merchant. You ask about the Drowner's Lung Medicine, and Ernetzo begins to answer. The Vithrak chitters with interest. Fine. I'll let him explore my thoughts. Why not? That ciphering was like bardsmanship, right, Nox? That was like when all the times when you have Mind Shield or whatever it was called, and it's like, if you have greater Mind Shield, but just having regular Mind Shield doesn't do shit for you. It continues pushing into your memory, gentle but determined. Your conversation with Anetso plays out. He tells you about the Spindle Man and offers the medicine to you in exchange for killing him. The Vithrak eases out of your mind.
What is your business with the cellar woman?
Its eyes twitch with curiosity. Its associates stare at you, unblinking. Cellar woman?
The one who calls herself Ernesto.
It waves a claw in impatience, a gesture that is mirrored by one of the ogres. It's Ernesto with Z's.
What is this droning sound? You have a fly in your teeth?
Its mandibles jerk with interest. Ernesto is a man.
As you say, we discern no difference.
You saw the memory. I've got nothing to hide.
Yes, we saw it as the medicine you desire. So we will tell you a secret.
It nearly dances with excitement, tapping its curved claws together. The elf sways and claps softly.
There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom.
Yeah, I know. Its eyes flash and flicker.
Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
Why tell me this?
We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. Take the medicine you desire.
It sidles closer. The ogre and the elf also take a couple steps forward, their eyes blank and expressions still.
If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things at special prices.
Special things sound so good. I love special things. Special things are my favorite kind of things. Its mouth parts. Close your mouth parts. Its mouth parts clack and tap with glee.
Though the other cellar women and cellar men might think angry thoughts of you then.
Tell me what you know about Ernesto.
She fears us, fears that we will gather and scatter her secrets. Ernesto sells many things to common people, but also to powerful criminals who command many.
You feel like special things in this instance refers to kith meat and internal organs? Maybe.
This is why her shop has a secret entrance. Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
Yeah. I'm not feeling this. The Spindle Man proposed that I kill Ernesto instead. It promised me lower prices in return. And the secret entrance I already know about. Spindle Man's got a grimoire. Ah, the Shade Summoning Lamp from the first game. This is the guy that has it. And the weird mask of Basa Jujak. We read about this. Well, I'm not just gonna murder the Spindle Man, and I'm not just gonna murder Ernesto. So I guess that means... And I'm not gonna go in there and steal this stuff either. So I'll just pay the 600.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
Oh, it's 800? Never mind. Prepare to die. I'll buy the Drowner's Lung Medicine.
Belfetto. Though, if your coin purse is so full, take care that others do not hear it jingle.
He winks.
Your medicine, as promised.
He shakes your hand and you feel a glass phial slip into your palm. He gives you a nod of acknowledgement. Moderate positive with the Delver's Row.
Hey, how did you do that? Can you do that again?
Dare stares at Ernetzo with childlike giddiness, pointing at the phial with the rapid twitch of his finger.
To think the fate of Eora rests in our collective hands.
Ernetzo blinks slowly at Adair before turning back to you.
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
He leans in.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Alright. I have the medicine Pitley needs. She and the sick Raparu are waiting for it at her home in the Gullet. Alright, yeah, we'll get to that. What did I find? Alright, so before we go back up to Pitley, we're gonna come down here and we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do the Cornet's Call and meet with Gwenfin in the Undercroft. So it will be back into the dungeons beneath the city that we go, under the gullet, as it were. Wet, salty air and echoing voices rise from below. Back to use the ropes. This is the way she went. Old city ruins. I feel like literally the reason we're going in here with it right now is to get the fucking other conch, which I already have. I feel like I should be able to say to her, hey, look, you looking for this? And then, like, the quest is done. We win.
It's darker than Andra's asshole in here.
Okay, wow.
All yours. Dario said you know what to do.
Dario's wrong. Oh, I'm trying to find the mosaic, not the other conch. The air is as warm and muggy as a drunkard's breath, yet the elf stands with her arms tightly crossed.
Looks like Dario sent me a capable sword at last. Dario took his time sending you. You got the key.
Dario sent me to get an old Huana artifact, not a key.
If you say so. All I care about is opening that door.
She nods to the big panel in the middle of the wall.
You got it or not?
What exactly are you doing down here?
Thought we'd been through this. I'm waiting for you to bring the goods so we can find Dario's mosaic and be out of here.
Her gaze darts around as if she's expecting something to jump out from the shadows. Its mosaic must be important. It's obvious you don't like being here.
What are you saying? It's hot down here, that's all.
She bristles and she shivers again.
Anyway, if the boss wants something, I don't question his orders.
But why does Dario want this mosaic? She looks you up and down.
If the boss didn't tell you, I'm not flapping my chops about it neither.
I see.
The sooner we get that door open, the sooner we can get back to fresh air and warm company. Got something for me?
I have what you're looking for. He inspects the shell but does not take it.
That looks right. See if it opens that door over there.
She nods to the panel in the middle of
I'm
the
right
wall.
weary of your pointing and gumming. Take that shell and open your nether clove.
Alright. Isilmir popping up. Your nether clove.
I didn't understand any of that, but I'm not going near that door. Or him.
She points at Aloth. Why don't you do it?
I'm supervising.
She steps back, suppressing
I'm
another
gonna
shiver.
watch her, make sure she supervises proper.
Adair is supervising the supervision. 50 Shades of Supervision. Supervision. Adair winks and shuffles back and away from your position. He gives you a nod of reassurance from a safe distance. Gwen thinks I can use the cornet to open a door by the Ondrite statue. The door is sealed shut and there are no visible ways to open it. Next to the sealed door is a statue of a woman. Her placid expression has been worn smooth by centuries of wear and weathering. One hand rests on her belly, and the other is extended, palm open. Next to the sealed door is a statue of You notice a rushing, whispering sound coming from your pack. It's the conches, both of them. A sound like a gentle, crashing surf is coming from the shells. It looks like a Huana representation of Ondra. Her robes swirl and ripple like rushing waters, and her face is as still and smooth as a calm sea. With one hand outstretched towards you, she looks like she's waiting for something. The sound of waves grows louder and stronger. As you do, the thunderous, percussive music of a stormy sea spills out of the conch. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of voices heard from underwater. As the song reaches its crescendo, a deeper rumble fills the air and rattles through your bones. You take the shell back as the music fades.
Stand back. Get ready for it. Here's the rest. Is that it?
She growls in exasperation, looking past you. What exactly are you looking for?
There's an old temple of Ondra. Dario said it was just past this door.
She looks around as if hoping to find something she missed. This looks like a temple to me.
The one we need is bigger, and it should have a very specific mosaic. You'll know it when you see it.
She looks at the mildewy walls and wraps her arms around her shoulders again.
I'll wait here. Come tell me when you found it.
Wise. You're scared to go yourself.
You know, the Juana send people down here to be eaten by monstrous horrors, right?
She frowns. Are you supervising again? Why don't you look for it?
I'm a bruiser. What do I know about cursed temples and things like this?
She shivers. What do you know about the temple?
Not much, apparently.
He spits in the corner. That's lovely.
Anyway, I thought you knew about all that weird arcane stuff.
Because I'm a mystic. I'll see what I can do.
You can take whatever you can carry out of the temple. Just report back when you found it.
I want to ask you about
Got something for me?
What exactly are you doing down
Thought
here?
we've been through this. I'm waiting for you to bring the goods so the sooner we get that door open, the sooner we can get back to fresh air and warm company.
I found another cornet in the ruins.
I don't care where you found it, as long as it gets us into the temple.
How nice to see Dario employs true professionals.
I'm still holding the purse strings, wizard.
She spits. You're spitting quite a lot. She spits onto the stone tiles and leans close, giving you a praising eye.
Just so you know, we're not paying double for both, all right?
All right. Into the old city ruins we go. We's about to get jumped. There's a wave. Underneath the rubble, a mural depicts two conches rising from the waves. Well, it's on and cracking, apparently. Oh shit. Cave bats for days. And a skulldrak. This guy needs to have a coke and become one of our team. Whoa! Who's beating me up? He hit me for 19. Okay. Sure. Am I like losing? Oh, I'm poisoned. It's kicking my ass. Am I still poisoned? That's lasting a while. That guy's still dominated.
to alarm.
Alright, that went pretty well. Claws, scalder ears, venom sacs. That guy put some brutal ass poison on me. Good thing I'm a healer.
That's it.
Fuck you, Amphora. Wading through the slog zone. A morning star. The environments in this game are so much better than the first one.
No.
A potion of deftness. A mere whiff of this thin liquid causes muscles to tense and pupils to contract. A sip of the bitter brew imbues the imbiber with preternatural speed and precision. It's pretty nice.
Indeed.
Dargools and Rotghasts, here we go. And a Wraith. Fuck. Only a 44%, a 67, a 76. It abducted him. Dare is sickened back here. That guy's dominated for a good long time. That thing just decided to explode itself.
Certainly.
I cannot get through.
Yes.
Is it going to explode? I think it's going to explode. Maybe not. Dropping them damages.
Indeed.
Okay, that went pretty well. Some vessel flesh. Spirit residue and vessel flesh. Why won't it let me loot this?
What do you need? I got it.
Oh, are we still in combat? The engraving honors the life of a hero of old. Oh, we're considered to be in combat because of the sickened thing. Everybody get unsickened.
Yeah?
I can get it to spill its secrets. Finished. As you like.
Oil of Allure. Bluff, Diplomacy, Intimidate potion. Though the merchants, fortunate enough to sell it, often focus on its romantic applications, this viscous mixture, applied liberally to the tongue, aids in most endeavors involving speech. It tastes of honey, but it burns like hard alcohol.
Certainly.
This engraving honors the life of a hero of old. An antidote. I could use an antidote. This is the way to the old city. Slogging through corpses. Hoping that there's not a Deathlock White here to start reviving those into Quen Twisted Hungerers. That looks ominous. Ominous?
What have
Discovered something. Cracked and half-chewed bones lie among the dormant coals.
Hey! Stop! What are you doing, you fat-fingered oaf? Put me down!
We found a talking sword. There's always got to be a talking sword. The sword twists and turns in your hand, trying in vain to wriggle out of your grasp. The word Modweir is etched and gilded at the base of the blade. How are you talking?
How are you talking?
It mimics your voice in a mocking, sing-song manner.
I like this sword. Can we keep it?
Keep your filthy paws off me.
Hey, we should give it to Aloth so Isilmir can have a new friend.
Something new for Isilmir always ends with someone losing an eye.
He scowls at Adair.
I don't share.
The sword says primly. Modweir huffs in irritation and turns over in your hand.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm waiting for someone very important who is definitely coming back any day now, and you won't want to be here when she does.
The Master Animancer responsible for your condition, I presume?
No, that would be a man known across Eora as the Great Wizard. None of your fucking business. Have you heard of him? I'm waiting for my owner, obviously.
Modweir groans.
It's really a wonder you've managed to survive to the ripe old age of whatever you are, being this stupid.
Belligerent sword. Fascinating.
But my owner, she was really great. I mean, is really great. Her calluses felt so good on my grip. Oh, I can do things with the sword you wouldn't believe.
Show me. I'm a quick study. Modweir makes dramatic retching noises, pretending to throw up.
Actually, even though you're clearly little more than a ham-handed half-wit, maybe you can do something for me. I'll let you handle me, but only under one condition. You have to help me find my owner. Okay?
It presses itself into your palm, slowly warming to your touch. It's a deal.
But only until you find my owner. You got that?
You have the sword, testing its weight. It's a finely wrought weapon, though it has seen better days. All it needs is a bit of polishing. You scabbard it and continue on your way. Okay. I didn't get a quest for that, though. Interesting. Modweir. Ooh, that's a nice looking picture. The soulbound item. Soulbound weapons are unique items that can magically bond with the soul of a single character. Once bound, the weapon can only be used by that character unless the bond is severed. A soulbound weapon will increase in power as the wielder completes certain requirements specified in the weapon's description. Most soulbound weapons can only bond with characters of certain classes. However, regardless of the weapon's type, a soulbound weapon always qualifies for any talents or abilities like weapon focus and specialization that the character may have. E.g., if a fighter has weapon focus and specialization in Ruffian, he or she would gain their benefits even when wielding a soulbound greatsword or wand. Okay. It's a fine one-handed sword. Restricted to the Watcher, which is unfortunate since I don't really use melee weapons. Although this is pretty damn nice. Wrought of fine steel and engraved with gilded Eld Idiran runes that read Modweir. This blade would have been a fashionable Deerwooden noble's favorite accessory 20 years ago. Time has been rather unkind to it, however. The delicate filigree relief in its pommel has been scored by accident and violence, and the tightly wound leather of its hilt is stained with patches of old blood. For all that, the blade itself is sharp and curiously warm to the touch, and the tongue of the soul inside it is sharper still. Where it's from and who might have forged it are mysteries the sword has little interest in illuminating, though it does speak with a lively Deerwooden twang, a fact that tells you more about its origins than it has any intention of doing itself.
What do you want?
Who were you before you were put in this sword?
None of your god's damn business.
Ooh, all my arcana and metaphysics together. Animats rarely retain their consciousness, let alone their memories. You're different.
Nice of you to notice.
You hear what can only be a sneer edge Modir's voice.
I was a ruler beyond compare. Handsome, just, exceedingly well-muscled, beloved of my subjects and favored by Wodica.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Excuse me? Sarcasm's my thing. Go find your own bit.
Though the sword tries to maintain a serious tone, a slight laugh follows its words.
In truth, I don't know who I was. So far as I can remember, I've always been a sword. Whatever memories I had of a time before, they're gone. None of your god's damn business.
You don't know, do you?
You haven't earned the right to ask me these kinds of questions. I hardly know you.
Who is your owner?
A much better swordswoman than you, to start.
There has to be more to her than that. How'd she come by those skills?
Killing troublesome animancers, mostly.
Behind Modweir's words curl a cat's mischievous smile.
She was an agent of Dunnard Row, at least for a while. Her name is Ingfrith.
Did I know Ingfrith? I went to Dunnard Row multiple times in the first game.
A much better swordswoman than you, to start.
Come on, that's not the whole story.
You haven't earned the right to ask me these kinds of... Good, I was start...
So nobody else can bond the sword. Bind it to a certain class? Ooh, does it get different abilities depending on how you bind it? See, he can't bind it though. It can only be bound to the Watcher. Well, fuck it, let's bind it. Let's bind it to Cipher. Cannot be equipped by any other character till the binding is severed.
What do you want? None of your god's damn... Nice of you to... I was a ruler beyond compare. Handsome. Excuse me? In truth. Let's go kill...
I have to kill... I have to kill a Kith using Modweir. I want to find out the story of this sword.
I shall.
Hardtack and hammer and chisel. Cracked and half-chewed bones lie among the dormant coals. Some stuff. Some Huana Mahe. A fine hatchet and a rope and grappling hook. Some razor gill. Next little section here.
Yes?
Some run, a regular cape, and some antidote.
Indeed. Oh. Certainly.
We got cave bats up ahead.
Indeed.
We've got quite an assemblage of assholes up ahead. %. I'm really happy that these two have decided to do so much in this battle.
No rush. No rush. But if you have any antidote, tell me. I'd be rushed. Not to alarm. No rush.
Alright. That was no problem. Well, so far playing on veteran mode isn't exactly ultimately brutal, which is fine, because I didn't want it to be too hard.
Certainly.
It does feel a little bit more interesting and satisfying to do the combats now that they're not ending in like 5 seconds every time. So that's good. Obsidian Flake. A green cape and a torch. Cave grubs.
Watch out. Rather difficult to concentrate.
What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's an earth blight. Can an earth blight be dominated? Apparently.
That's it.
Perfect.
And it's dominated for 36.4 seconds. There's a greater earth blight. So that thing's got Whisper of Treason on it. That thing's got Puppet Master on it.
That's not very helpful. That's not very helpful.
Spot on.
Holy Power and Divine Dire Blessing are on. We've got 60 focus.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. That dog won't hunt. Didn't work. Didn't work. Smart, Stony.
Alright, we win.
Certainly.
So people leveled up. Black Pearl, Onyx, Primal Rock, Black Pearl. Good. Exotic shells. Larvae and ink harps. What time is it? Okay. Peridot. Okay, we came from that way. Oh, the lone survivor. Is it the same lone survivor?
You're not at all scathed. Not even a smidge. Well, we're still alive. What's next for our daring escape plan?
Are you injured? How are you holding up?
Me? I've been through worse, and I'm tuned to survive.
With a half-forced grin, he stretches to model a clearly lean-muscled and agile physique, but mid-arc he winces and palms a gash on his arm, ruining the effect. You need healing.
I'm good with a thread and needle. Give me half a chance to get out of here, and I'll be fine.
I've opened a passage through the ruins of a temple in a lower area. He rubs the stale-smelling sweat from the back of his neck, face slack with relief. His eyes crinkle in brief uncertainty, but it ebbs just as quickly.
Then I'll make it. I know I'd hope, but honestly, I didn't really expect you'd help me.
I can't turn a blind eye to someone in need. A wistful smile twists across his dirty face.
I owe you, friend. If you're of a mind, meet with me in Port Maje. I'll make it worth your while.
To sort of rush for it, he secures his pack with careful motions and, with a final nod to you, eases out into the darkness. Well, hopefully we'll remember to meet with him in Port Maje, because I don't think we actually have, like, a quest for that. And does this lead to that other map? To the Overlook, okay. So this leads... Now we've connected the two. Glowing purple spores come away on your hand. Rune powder, huh? Glowing purple spores. I don't think there's any way to go down here. We can level up though. More mechanics. More insight. Concentration at the start of each combat would be nice. Increase weapon penetration. I'll take the concentration at the start of combat. Eothas will go for more Arcana. More metaphysics. New power level unlocked. Ooh. Uncanny luck is nice. Plus 20% range with spells is nice. Action speed with spells is nice. Before I do this, I need to see what he's got in his grimoire for this level.
How may I help?
Yes?
He's got Call to Slumber and Form of the Helpless Beast. Not affect vessels. Alright. Brings a target resolve intellect to perception. Instantiates a terrifying Inferno flame around the caster. Enemies in the area of effect become weakened and terrified. It's pretty nice. Stuck Affliction. No, I don't like that. Blast of Frost is a cone that will hit allies. Malignant Cloud is an AoE that will hit allies. Wall of Force. Sitzel's Spirit Lance. Oh. Well, I don't know what I even want him casting at the beginning of a combat with his 5th level spells. I don't really like any of the 5th level spells that much. None of them do any... There's no direct single target damage spells, unfortunately. Call to Slumber, I suppose. Well, we're gonna take bar casting and rapid casting with him. And now that he's got...
Yes?
He's got these. I think we'll try to set up Call to Slumber on his AoE. I mean his AI, not his AoE. Let's try to add one. Call to Slumber. We're gonna prioritize by greatest number of enemies. Target type enemy. But only... Like a 15-second cooldown is probably good.
How may I help?
That's a pretty big radius.
Oh.
So now he may put a couple guys to sleep in the beginning of an encounter. That's weird.
How may I help?
I leveled up and I didn't get any additional spells per day, and I didn't get any additional focus.
Yes?
What can I do you for?
Cody. She's got Wicked Briars now. Ooh, let's give her Revive the Fallen. Ooh, 15% healing done. Deal. Sold.
Happy to oblige.
So... Revive the Fallen. Conditionals. Target is unconscious. That's pretty important. We'll move that up. Below the heels. So now she can revive someone. Does she ever actually use devotions for the faithful?
Good.
Okay. You still can't get Erdle and Girdle. So I don't really care about getting any other Chanter abilities. I like Inspiring Triumph quite a bit. But I'm going to take Eternal Devotion.
Tell me. Tell me.
What do you need?
And there. Survival of 10 is good. Okay, he can upgrade fighter stances. Oh my god, upgraded Guardian stance is amazing. Oh, and bending is nice too. Costs 3 discipline. Reduce the recovery penalty from armor. +4 deflection. Aw, yeah. So now he's got deflection of 79.
Hmm?
And he's got Guardian stance on.
Good.
Let's focus.
Yeah.
'62 accuracy even with rapid shot on. Pretty good. Alright.
Indeed.
That's the way to the Overlook. Cave Grub Lair. Temple ruins. The old hideout, the old city. Ah, the old hideout is where we found my sword. Yes. Modweir.
I shall.
I guess we head on into the old city. Cannot venture forth because of the sickening effect from these nasty bodies. Come on, folks, get unsickened. Good. Venturing forth. The next map. About time for me to call it quits for the night. I'm going to see the Avengers movie, Infinity War, tonight. Hope it's good. I think it will be. The old city. Oh, I did get extra focus. To the tune of 2 points. That's not much, but it is a little bit.
I am ready.
Everyone has over 100 hit points except for poor Sekaruna. A lot of grimoires for him. What are we all, level 9 already? Jeez, we're practically halfway to level cap. Well, suppose that's about all I can do for now. Really enjoying this game a lot, though. So much more than the first game. The only thing is those fucking crashes. Those crashes are killing me, but if there weren't the crashes, I'd be saying this game is so fantastic. But as it is, it's kind of halfway fantastic. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. That's going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire.